RVBN, the Rich Video Blog Network, Billerica, Massachusetts. Good evening, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google+. This is Rich again, back for your third and final video blog of the night for Saturday, September 24th, 2016, around 8:43 in the evening in Billerica, Massachusetts. It's getting to be a crisp night. Lows tonight in the 40s. Tomorrow going to be 65. Monday morning, frost and freeze warnings perhaps. So the growing season's coming to an end. Some news to report on the RVBN Newswire. Red Sox third baseman Pavel Sandoval could be ready to play in the postseason. Panda Bear has had a handful at bats this year. He needs surgery on his shoulder, but he's lost a significant amount of weight. That's good news. TBS has announced that former Major League Baseball shortstop Jimmy Rollins is going to be joining the postseason team as an analyst. And it's Happy International Rabbit Day, so there's lots of wild rabbits around your backyard, and if they spot you, they're gonna run away. And that's about it for the RVBN Newswire. Be back in 1 minute with the third and final video blog of the night, Ron Darling, in the personality profile. Coming to the RVBN video blogs in October. NHL season preview on October 8th, and an NBA season preview October 20th. RVBN, your only home for I'm a Julie Bretton guy. I'm back. Did you miss me? My third and final video blog subject of the night is my personality profile. Tonight's personality profile is former Major League Baseball pitcher and current broadcaster for the New York Mets and on SNY and WPIX, and the league color analyst for the Major League Baseball on TBS, Ron Darling. Ron had a 13-year career in the major leagues. He was mainly with the Mets during his career. He was part of the awesome pitching staff the Mets had in 1986 that won the World Series. Ron was born in Honolulu, Hawaii, and he grew up in Millbury, Massachusetts. He is of Chinese, Hawaiian, and French-Canadian descent. And he pitched for St. John's High School in Shrewsbury, and he was a great pitcher. He was recruited to play baseball at Yale, and he was a great baseball player at Yale as a pitcher, and he played in one of the most famous NCAA men's baseball games, playoff games ever, in 1981, when he faced off against Frank Viola of St. John's, his future teammate with the New York Mets, and Ron pitched 11 no-hit innings, and a lot of experts says that was one of the best pitching performance ever in NCAA baseball history. And in 1981, the Texas Rangers drafted Ron in the first round, 9th overall. And he pitched in 2.5 seasons in the minor leagues. The first half season he pitched for the Rangers farm system. Then he was traded before the 1982 season to the Mets for Lee Mazzilli, who was a big-time Mets player. He was one of the only stars in the late 70s, early 80s, but he got into a disagreement with management and they traded him away. He made the major leagues in 1983 with the Mets, and then he spent 13 seasons with the Mets and the Expos and the A's. And Ron was a pretty good pitcher. He had 5 great pitches: a slider, a curveball, a circle changeup, the splitter, and a 4-seam fastball. And he was one of the top pitchers for the New York Mets for many, many years. He had 8 seasons of 10 or more runs. 8 times he had 100 or more strikeouts in a season. 2 seasons he had an ERA of under 3. 7 seasons he pitched 200 or more innings. 1 season he had 5 complete games. He made the NL All-Star team in 1985. He finished in the top 5 in NL Cy Young voting in 1986. That's the only year that all 5 Mets pitchers got some votes for the Cy Young Award. I doubt that any Major League Baseball staff would ever have 5 pitchers in the team receive Cy Young votes. And Ron was pretty good for the Mets until they fell on some hard times. He got traded to the Expos in 1991. Then he was immediately shipped off to the A's when he finished his career with them. He was kind of a low-level starter. He retired in the 1995 season. His career stats were 136 wins, 116 losses, 1,590 strikeouts, 2,360.1 innings pitched, 37 complete games, and 13 strikeouts. And Ron received a Hall of Fame vote in 2001, but he was immediately dropped because you need at least 5% of the ballot. Ron wasn't a Hall of Famer at all, but he made the Mets Hall of Fame. And since 2000, Ron has worked as a broadcaster for baseball games. He first was a color man for A's broadcast on local television for the A's, and then he moved to Fox, where he did some regional games, and he even appeared on the Best Damn Sports Show, period. That's probably going to be a future subject for a vlog. Watch for that in October. And he also worked for the Yes Network and CSTV, College Sports TV, for some of their like college baseball games, and the Nationals. Since 2006, Ron has worked for SNY, covering Mets games, first as a studio analyst and then a color man. He works alongside Gary Cohn and his 1986 Mets teammate Keith Fernandez. He's been doing that ever since, and he's also works TBS broadcasts as a color man with Ernie Johnson and Cal Ripken Jr., and they call numerous division series and league championship series. And during the off-season, Ron appears from time to time on MLB Tonight. And Ron is really a great analyst, in my humble opinion. He knows the game. He's written a couple of books about pitching. One in 2009 and one in 2016, chronicling the 30-year anniversary of the New York Mets 1986 championship team. And that's about it on him. I will be back tomorrow, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Google Plus with only 2 video blogs. First video blog will be about the former tag team Kamming Connection / Strikeforce. And the second final video blog of the night will be the former Professional Football League, the World Football League, which only had 2 seasons. No personality profile until October 1st because it's taking a final week off. But the top 10 list will be returning Monday, but it's not going to be the 100 greatest blondes of all time. I'm saving that for October. And you'll watch what the next top 10 list is going to be. It has to do something with greatest sports athletes from each city. It's going to be Houston. The top 10 greatest sports athletes from Houston is going to be Monday. And I always say, keep calm, everybody. And I'm a Julie Bunny guy. Molly Rose Bar, the WCCO, Oxen has nice legs. Elizabeth Hot, so stunning, she's the best. Amy Sweezy's awesome Amy. Linda Church of WPIX Channel 11 in New York, such a cougar. She's got nice legs, best in New York City. And Papa Gibbs of ABC 11 has a sweet southern accent. And she has the best legs in Raleigh, North Carolina, which is Ric Flair country. Ooh! Good night, everybody, and sweet dreams.